My question is for Mr. Thal. How will you address your lack of military experience in comparison to Mr. Scarpino?
I don't know. I have to fake it till I make it. I'm in Army already, right?
All right. Any other questions?
So, Mr. AJ, let's say you don't win. Would you still want to be involved in film club?
Absolutely, yes, without a doubt. Regardless of position, I just want to be a part of what we have here.
All right.
You can ask
All
each
right,
other questions.
I have a question for both Hayden and Bill, and it just relates to marketing and how we're going to market, and just in terms of how do you see us being able to promote the film program both internally within the school and then also externally to people outside of the school in a clear way?
Well, for at least internally, like I know when people are deciding what club to join, there's the people that are like, oh, I like this because I'm Asian, and there's the Asian group. You know, there's that. But for film clubs, it's obviously not the same thing. But some people come to clubs and they're like, oh, they have awesome food, or they have an awesome T-shirt. So I'm hoping to create an awesome T-shirt, so people will be like, all right, they have a cool T-shirt, movies, I watch movies, let's join that club. So that's how I'm hoping to promote us internally. Bill.
Bill,
Okay. I'll take the X then. I have experience working with PR and newspapers and film and everyone. So my goal is to get us involved with the Napa Film Society and outside organizations that'll help get our work out there. New website, Facebook page, stuff like that. Really get PUC's name out there, because when you Google PUC film, we have nothing. So.
How are you able to? How are you planning to balance all those goals while being a student?
That sounds like a Wild Club question.
I have experience balancing school with work. While I was in high school, during my senior year, I worked on The Boys Glee and did finals all in 1 week, which was insane because I literally flew into Chicago one weekend, flew back, did a final, flew back out to another city, flew back. So I'm good at balancing my time and scheduling and making sure that things get done.
Thank you.
This is for AJ, Johnny, and Taylor. So I actually talked about this a little bit about it with you, AJ. So all these other clubs, they all have like their culture, they all have their thing, right? Like we all know that every year MUVI is going to do that whole like dance or whatever at the Fall Fest, and everyone knows that business club's going to give you meat on the side. Like they all have their thing or their culture. How are you guys going to work to develop film club's thing or film club's culture? What's that going to be like? What's our swag going to be?
Well, there won't be swag ever.
Oh, come out.
I really want to plan on our. I mean, I don't have the idea of the booth specifically, especially for festivals like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I think, popcorn is just kind of the fallback for what we can do. But I think we can do something a lot better. So if we take something iconic in movies and we apply it to the booth, so we either. I was personally thinking of like having a raffle for like a Blu-ray player. So when people take their funny money and they can buy as many tickets as they want, I feel like people will throw out all of their funny money to get into that raffle. So having a Blu-ray, like just the raffle itself for the Blu-ray player, and then also showing a movie. So I know like we show it in here as an option, or showing it down there, or even giving out movies, like just purchasing films themselves. I think that would just bring a new force into the group of booths, because we don't want to beat out World Missions, who actually are doing things for the world, but we need to find our own way to apply that to the school.
Okay, then I'll build on top of I'll leave festivals alone. I'll go with what makes us unique as a club and like major events. I want to try to work more with SA, especially the video yearbook department, and in conjunction with them hold events. Like I was talking about, like a 24-hour film festival, or like big movie screenings, that sort of thing.
Another thing I really want to try to do is work inter-club activities. So like, let's work with business club, even though we're enemies. Let's work with all these other clubs and get a bunch of people that normally wouldn't hang out together.
I'll build on all of that. I guess like, I think that like just the general idea of movies, like and stuff. A lot of like everybody loves movies. I just don't think that we have a lot of events where, I mean we've screened movies in here and stuff like that, but they're not. I mean they're in here, which is kind of like people are like, oh, it's Fisher Hall. Like I'm not gonna go there. So I think like having just like open movie screenings, like people just come together over movies. Like it's really simple, and I think having that for all the students would be really cool.
I have an idea for like Bill Murray Mondays or Wes Anderson Wednesdays once a week. So
So what's so different about with Taylor? So what's so different about having outside movie screenings, whereas when the campus center has like movies there every like Saturday night? I mean,
Well, I've been
plus
like a
the
lot of
social
people are
events.
gone on Saturday nights to begin with, and then I've been to the screenings that they have in there, and there's like 5 people, and everybody else is in the back talking. So I think like it's also about like having like cult movies that like everybody remembers as a kid, like that kind of thing, that brings interest in.
How are we going to bring everybody to these events? Right?
hey,
That's-
it's all good.
Yeah, posters. No, we can put it out with Facebook, email. We can spam them with email because that's what the UC email does.
And now we tell people.
And with our words.